I don't know how many of you have tried to launch a product without brand registry, and PPC can get very, very expensive when you're limited to just sponsored product ads, where you're basically doing broad phrase, exact match, and you can only either go inside of other people's product pages, doing product targeting, or you can be maybe at top of search. But when you have a registered brand, you now can take up so much more real estate on the page. Number one, you can run headline search ads. Those ads show up at the very top of the search page on Amazon, headline search ads. They really stick out. You can set your own headlines for them. I mean, it's really great. And they're not as expensive. Even though you get that prime real estate on the page, they're not as expensive because there's not as much competition. You've now gotten out of competing with the giant pot of sellers, 3,800 new sellers on Amazon every day that are in that sponsored product pot, all competing for the same keywords. Now, when you can do sponsored brand ads, you've suddenly gone into a new pot of bidders, and it's a much more affordable pot, and you get better real estate on the page. So that's really, really awesome. So headline search ads is the first one. The second one is video ads. You have now opened up video ads. If you've seen on Amazon, when you search for something and you see a giant video ad in the middle of the page, that's sponsored brands registered brands that are able to do that. So you can run a video for your product in the middle of the page, take up half the page. I mean, how much trust does that build with the customer? Huge. And video ads are some of the lowest ACoS ads that I have, because they convert like crazy and they're not that expensive, because then there's another barrier to entry. You have to have a video. So a lot of brands are registered brands and they don't have a video. So now you're running a video. And by the way, you guys, video ads it's easy to make a video. You can hire somebody on Fiverr to basically just take your images and take stock footage and make a really great video. So don't let the fact that you don't have a video stop you from doing video ads. Get it done. So that's video ads. And then the other cool thing that you can do, and there's a few different really cool things that you can do, but the other cool thing is product display ads. And what you can do with those is you can actually show up in your competitor's buy box. So they show up right below the buy box, and then also right below the bullet points on the page. So now the customer doesn't have to scroll all the way down to see sponsored products related to this product. It's right there below their bullet points, or right below their buy box. They see a picture of your product. And you can do some really great targeting in your headlines. You can set up your custom headlines. And so I did this with a product that was made the customer buy these liners for the product. They had to buy more liners. And so my product is a competing product to that product. And so my headline inside of this competitor's product ad, it's inside of their product page, said no more liners to buy. So I set up an ad just to show up in their buy box, just to target those customers that go, ooh, wait a minute, with this, I don't have to buy any more liners. So that is a really great thing. You can show up right in their buy box, and that's going to convert really, really well. And you're not going to be in the same pot with everybody else. And one more, you can do retargeting ads as well. So anybody who has looked at your ads, you can actually retarget them, and Amazon will kind of follow them around, not only on Amazon, but off of Amazon. They will show your ads to customers. So that's really, really huge. And it really gives you an advantage. And you're not, the biggest advantage is that you're not in the same bidding pot as all the other sellers who are competing for those pages, or those ads at the top of search. That's going to be cheaper, it's going to convert higher, and you can take up more real estate and prime real estate on the page.
That was amazing, Amy. I love what you did with your competitors listing. I think when I advise people who are doing product research, the main target for me when I'm telling them what product research is to aim at what your competitor does not have. And running these kind of ads is just a perfect way to get the message out there like, hey, maybe check this out. The competitor does not have that. So I think that is amazing. And there's ads which are off Amazon. Could you elaborate a little bit on that? Because I'm new to that specific category that you're talking about.
Yeah, so Amazon will show your ads off of Amazon to other customers who have viewed your product. So if you've ever run Google Ads does the same thing. They'll kind of follow your customer around the internet. So like whoever's looked at your ad, they'll kind of follow them around. And what Amazon will do is the same thing. Wherever they've bought ad space on other pages and such, if that customer has looked at your product, they'll actually follow them around the internet off of Amazon and show them your ad again and again. And it's the sales cycle says that it takes us 7 to 12 touches for someone to make a buying decision with our product. So what a great opportunity to follow them around. And you're not paying for views, you're paying for clicks. So if that could be very, very effective for you. I was looking at a client's PPC this morning, and she's in a very, very competitive category. But the retargeting ads that she was doing were very low ACoS. And it's like, okay, let's do more of that because it's converting very, very well and at a very low price.
Hey, it's Riya Mittal here. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe to SellerApp's main YouTube channel where we upload all things Amazon and some how-to guides that will make sure that you're winning on Amazon. You will not get this anywhere else. Until the next time, happy selling.